Hey Taurus, welcome to Truthful Soul Tarot. This is your general tarot reading for October 2018 for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising sign. I hope you're well, Taurus. Here are the cards. Left-hand side we have four energies representing the general energies of the month. We have the King of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Six of Cups and Judgment. The overarching energy of the month is the High Priestess. Top right hand corner we have two cards representing love, romance and relationships with the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords. Bottom right hand corner we have career and finances with the Page of Cups and the Hanged Man. So let's start with the High Priestess. This woman represents a deep understanding of human emotions, human failures, experience, what it's like to hurt, what it's like to be happy. And from that experience, she can guide people, because there's nothing that she hasn't experienced now in life that she can't help somebody on. And this month, across your personal, professional, general relationships, this energy is a powerful energy. So it's not anything to be underestimated. It is saying you need to listen to your internal world, your internal gut instincts, your dreams, sometimes messages of significance to you, things that pop into your head unexpectedly, and really pay attention, because it's this energy that's guiding you. And if you do that, then you'll find your path and it will lead to your true path of success. And it's not just success financially, it's success, it's abundance, it's emotional fulfillment, it's a spiritual fulfillment. And it is also talking about the journey thus far, Taurus. It's talking about what journey you've been through. There have been tough times, there have been better times, and it's basically embracing them both. There was a poem by Rudyard Kipling, and it was something along the lines of, if you can meet triumph and disaster the same, then you've won. And it is that kind of approach now where you need to apply your instincts no matter what comes at you, whether it's something negative or positive in October. So this is a really positive force in the sense that it's a protector, because it's giving you insights into how to deal with any situation in life that comes at you in October. So it's a beautiful card. So let's start with these two cards. So we have Judgment and we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups talks about, it can talk about meeting somebody from the past, somebody coming back that was of significance to you. And with the Judgment card, Judgment is saying, now you have to weigh up, and it's completely impartial. You have to weigh up whether you want to embrace them or walk away from them. And whoever this person is, it's almost like you have to weigh up the pros and cons. But the Judgment card says there's a chance of forgiveness, there's an opportunity for second chances. And it might not just be somebody from the past, Taurus. This could be you. This could be you being given the chance of happiness this month and being given a second chance at something. Being given another opportunity to be happy, to prove yourself, to fill your cups, to be positive, to establish harmony in your life. This also talks about, the Six of Cups talks about how our past actions can influence our future. And with the Judgment card next to it, it's very much saying that you need to weigh up how you behave, how you conduct yourself, and, you know, if there's opportunity for happiness, you know, maybe use your intuition this month to really grab hold of it. It might not be something easily visible to you, so you really have to listen to your instinct with the High Priestess. But there's an opportunity to right wrongs and to really put yourself on the path of truth, of something that's truthful to you, of forgiving yourself maybe. Maybe it is about, you know, not giving yourself such a hard time anymore, Taurus. Maybe there's been a situation where you need to forgive yourself and give yourself a second chance and believe in you again. You know, the journey starts with self-love at the end of the day, and how do you expect other people to value you or love you if you don't value yourself? So if there's work to be done on you, Taurus, this month, focus on you. Give yourself time out. Really learn to know you again, and know your worth. I just feel that you need to know your worth. The fact this is a really powerful card, and though you might have had difficult times, Taurus, you may have been on the wrong side of judgment for a while. This is coming right now. This is a positive move forward. And you can only move forward positively with the High Priestess. And you will have the power to deal with any situation that comes at you. So again, if there's a situation that's keeping you up at night, it's almost like the card of insomnia. You're stressed, you're worried. But you see these swords to the left of him, they're swords of truth. But he's so caught up with his own psychology of being stressed or worried, he's not seeing the truth. And swords of truth are also clarifiers. They clarify the path for you. So what I'm saying is the energy is there for you this month. You have the ability to find the path that you should be on. You have the ability to deal with a situation that you need to deal with the High Priestess energy. You've got that power now, Taurus. Nothing should faze you, because if you're strong emotionally, and again, this comes with the King of Cups. If you're strong emotionally, if you've done work on yourself, and honestly, you have to really learn to, I 100% believe happiness is a choice, and people have to learn to love themselves. You have to love yourself to move forward in life and to be valued, to feel of worth. You know, you have to feel that you're worth something, Taurus. So this situation, even though I know you may well be in, some of you may well be in a tough situation that's keeping you up at night, the King of Cups is saying happiness is there. And you see, the trouble's not away from the King of Cups. This represents emotional happiness, emotional stability. But you see the waters around him, they're all choppy. There's a ship in the distance that is struggling to cope with the waves because they're that fierce. But you see the King of Cups, he's resolute. He knows that if he stands firm and believes in himself and chooses to be happy, he is. So I really want some of you, obviously this will apply to some of you, you know, there may well be other people coming into your life from the past, but I do also feel that there is work to be done on yourself, your own happiness, your own contentment. And if you're not happy with a situation, change it. You have the power to change it. The High Priestess will give you the opportunity, the impetus to change it. And it's not just about going off and changing things right now. It's about timing. So you look for the signs, you look for the instinct, you look for the right time to tackle a problem, and then you deal with it. Top 2 cards on the right-hand side, love, romance and relationships. I love the victory card. The victory is a hard-fought battle, but it's victorious in the end. But it also signifies new starts. And I feel for some of you that's what you need. You need a fresh new perspective, which is what the High Priestess being next to this card will give you. A fresh perspective on things. You're also being divinely guided with the hand of the divine. But it's also saying, and this could be in love and relationships, maybe there's a time maybe you need a break, maybe you need to take time out, maybe you need to look after you. Maybe you've been attentive to somebody else for so long that now you need to focus on you a little bit, Taurus. You know, you're a very caring sign, and I just feel that sometimes, rather than giving, you want to receive as well, you know, as in the 6 of Cups. And there needs to be a balance. But the sword energy will clarify the path for you this month in what you need to do from a romance and relationships perspective. And if there are people that are making you feel like this card is saying cut them out. Cut them out. Do not look back. The High Priestess is forward moving. The King of Cups is forward moving. And this is a time for you to have a fresh new perspective, a new start, a new vitality, a new change, and to focus a bit on yourself as well as other people. So, I think that's definitely love, romance and relationships. Bottom 2 cards, business and career. So, let's start with the Hanged Man. He hangs there by choice. He's put in this position by choice. I kind of feel is somebody putting you in an awkward position, certainly with the 9 of Swords. And if you are being put in an awkward position, Taurus, you need to deal with it. But you see, this links with the High Priestess. He looks inward for enlightenment because he has the answers himself. He has the answers, and he's divinely inspired with the Ace of Swords as well above these cards. And also the halo around his head. So it is a kind of like looking at things from a new perspective, whether it's love, general relationships, professional relationships, a situation that you don't feel quite comfortable with, a situation that's upsetting you, that's keeping you up, that's stressing you out. So take a moment. These 2 cards are saying take a moment just to understand you, understand what you want from life, understand what you want in a love, romance and relationship sector, area of your life. And also for professionally, what do you want? Because this card talks of unexpected joy, unexpected happiness, an unexpected turn of events. A nice positive surprise. And you have the opportunity to be so happy. Certainly with this card, you have the opportunity for new love in your life. And it could well be new love in business. It could well be that those 2 areas are linked together in some way, shape or form for some of you. It can also talk about a new venture, a new idea that you have. And it's a good idea. And it will be successful if you follow your intuition. So you have the power to really assess the situation for what you're in at the moment and deal with it. And then from that comes happiness, stability, filled cups, harmony, inner peace, and experience, and balance. There's a balance here. So I think it's a really positive time for you, Taurus. I think it's a time to look inward and deal with your external world by understanding your internal situation, whether it's how you're feeling psychologically or how people are affecting you. And then move forward with this knowledge, with this enlightenment to a new start. These are new starts. This is the start of a new venture. It could be in love, as I say, it could be professionally. But it's all about your gut instinct this month. It's about listening to that inner voice. If it feels right, you can do it. You can absolutely do it this month. And you know, people are stronger when they do know themselves. You know, there was a great quote from Shakespeare, "Know thyself," and it's exceptionally true, and it's very true of the High Priestess. And it is know thyself and listen to your own voice, Taurus. And make sure your voice is heard this month, because you will have a lot of true, clever things to say. Okay, I think that's everything, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you do, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope October is an amazing month for you, I really do. And I'll pick up with you next month. Thank you.